right.
So, Josh, another loss for the Browns. How much does it hurts the fans? How much does it hurt former players to see what's going on?
It definitely hurts former players and alumni of the team because, we want to see them headed into the right direction. And when it's a standstill, when they get worse, we have never lost to the Cincinnati Bengals in that deficit since the team came back. And to not see them get any better or, any inkling that they're turning the corner is saddening. It's saddening.
So how do you fix it? I mean, we hear about fire the coach, fire Patton, get rid of Ray Farmer, start all over, and then Steve Sanders said keep everybody and just see what happens in a couple years. What do you believe should happen or will happen?
Well, there are two different things what I believe should happen and will happen. What I think will happen is that they get rid of everyone again. And it shouldn't happen in my eyes because it just happened a 2 years ago. You can't expect a coach to come in this type of situation, or a GM for that matter, and create a winning atmosphere in just 2 seasons. And that's a lot of pressure put on by the fans that are diehard, and they just want to win. So they're going to call for these coaches to come in here and win right away, which is difficult. It's very difficult for any coach or GM to come in here and turn things around that fast. Not even a college coach gets fired after just 2 years because they don't even have a draft. They don't even have freshman guys come in to be able to be seniors yet until 4 years at least. And I think that's the minimum time that they should give a coach or a GM time to come in and see his talent come to fruition.
What about the structure or whoever they bring in, coach, new GM? What should be the structure? Under Jimmy-Haslam, he hired the coach before he hired the GM. How should the structure be, and should there be, additional question, should there be maybe someone football operations over everybody?
It definitely should be a football expert, football guru in some aspect over the head as a consultant to Jimmy Haslam, as a consultant to let him know the direction or put him in the right track to choose a GM. And that GM has to have full reign to go out and find a head coach. And that's the way it should be. That's how it is for the majority of the NFL. You let the GM run things on a football aspect, let the coach run things after that. And it follows that line. And that's unfortunate, not the line that it travels, with the Cleveland Browns when you have the owner dictating who should be drafted. He has the ability, he's the owner of the team, but it's not always in the best interest of the organization.
You have anybody in mind as far as what guru is out there that you like?
Well, I like myself. No, I'm no, but
Well, that would be a bad idea.
No, it's not bad at all. But it's been talks that Jimmy Haslam is friends with Peyton-Manning. So I know that he's not done in his career, but I'm not sure that a guy with that talent, with no ties to Cleveland whatsoever, would risk coming here. And for him, it could be career suicide. Just starting out as a guy in his position, I don't think that he would, give Cleveland a second look. But it has to be a coach or it has to be a GM with football knowledge, considering, he needs to have played some type of national NFL football in his career, and someone who has some ties to Cleveland, some type of tie, so they can understand what it means in this city to win games and how important it is to the fans.